And famous Chicago rapper Lil Durk, already charged in a murder for hire scheme in Los Angeles, is now accused of playing a role in a second murder.
Lil Durk is currently facing the most difficult time of his life. Recent allegations and evidence presented in court regarding his involvement in the death of another person have placed the rapper in an unimaginable situation, with the terrifying possibility of spending the rest of his life behind bars. And if you thought this story couldn't get any more intense, trust me, it only gets deeper. Let's break down the allegations, the evidence, and how Durk's empire seems to be collapsing right before our eyes. Durk is now behind bars, accused of carrying out a paid killing of rapper Quando Rondo. But things have taken a darker turn, as he's now facing even more serious accusations that could keep him locked up for good. Newly unsealed court documents suggest that Durk may have also orchestrated the 2022 murder of Stephen Mack, who was allegedly the leader of the Smashville faction of the Gangster Disciples. Durk was named in these documents as part of a recently unsealed indictment, though he hasn't officially been charged in this case yet. The latest twist came just yesterday when Mack, only 24 years old, was tragically killed. Outside the Youth Peace Center of Roseanne on Chicago's West 101st Street, Mack's crew was allegedly linked to the 2021 shooting death of Durk's brother, Dante Banks, better known as D-Tang. Dante's death devastated Durk.
In Chicago, court records just unsealed claim Devontae Durk Banks is behind the 2022 of Stephen Mack outside a community center,
who was taken outside Club O in Chicago. The murder, which federal agents believe was carried out by a faction connected to Mack, hit Durk hard. Instead of grieving quietly, Durk reportedly sought revenge in the most extreme way possible. Durk, it seems, didn't just mourn his brother's loss. He allegedly offered money to have those responsible for his brother's death taken out, and more specifically, he was reportedly willing to pay for any gangster disciple that was killed. Federal agents revealed this chilling detail in court documents. But the revenge plot didn't stop there. It escalated into something far darker. If you thought this case couldn't get more damning, think again. Investigators delved through text messages, social media posts, and even Durk's own lyrics to build their case. In one exchange from February 2022, a text between two individuals read, "Did Durk give you that money?" But the story doesn't end there. Prosecutors pointed to Lil Durk's song Aha, released shortly after Mack's murder, suggesting the lyrics hinted at the events surrounding the crime. While some argue that it's just artistic expression, the prosecution sees it as a confession set to music. But that's not all. Durk is also caught up in a murder for hire case in Los Angeles involving Quando Rondo, a rapper connected to the 2020 death of King Von, one of Durk's closest allies. Durk and Von had a strong bond, and many recall the deep connection they shared.
His bond was denied yesterday on December 12th.
Litigious Lauren.
Yeah,
Would you call her
she coming in litigious Lauren, that's
Okay.
what I call her, you know. Yeah, and he was trying to come home until his trial starts for the current for hire charge.
Often speaking about their music and how they had each other's backs. In August 2022, Rondo and his crew were ambushed at a gas station in West Hollywood. While Rondo and his sister managed to escape unharmed, his cousin, Savia Robinson, tragically wasn't as fortunate. She suffered multiple gunshot wounds and passed away. Federal prosecutors alleged that Durk ordered the hit as revenge for King Von's death. According to the evidence, members of Durk's Off Collective were reportedly offered money and lucrative music opportunities in exchange for carrying out the attack. When prosecutors presented new evidence linking Lil Durk to Mack's murder, the rapper reportedly broke down in tears. This evidence included surveillance footage, social media posts, and intercepted jailhouse calls. Denying allegations is one thing, but when hard evidence starts stacking up, it shifts the entire narrative. But the story doesn't end there. The prosecution also revealed unsettling details about the night Mack was killed, including photos of the suspected gunmen, Anthony Montgomery Wilson and Preston Powell, who were seen approaching Mack with firearms. Durk's legal team isn't taking these allegations lightly. They've painted him as a family man, a community leader, and an artist who uses his platform to uplift others in his hometown of Chicago. So the question arises, if he truly is a leader in the community, why was his bail denied? His lawyers are quick to clarify that these charges are linked to the King Von case. They argue that using rap lyrics as evidence is a clear indication that there's no real evidence against Durk. Durk's attorneys argue that his lyrics are being misinterpreted and weaponized against him. They emphasize his positive contributions to Chicago, particularly through his Neighborhood Heroes Foundation, which has hosted numerous charitable events. They portray the real Lil Durk as a loving father, a Grammy-winning artist, and a man committed to improving his community, not the ruthless criminal the prosecution is trying to paint him as. However, it's important to remember that this isn't the first time Durk has been linked to such serious allegations. The streets have long whispered about his connections to gang life, and his ongoing feud with the gangster disciples is well known. The internet has been buzzing with reactions to Durk's case. Some people continue to support him, claiming he's being targeted due to his success, while others believe the evidence speaks for itself. One user put it bluntly, "This is an all-out attack on these men." Some people believe Durk is being unfairly targeted because of his success and his position as a wealthy black man, drawing comparisons to figures like Jay-Z and Diddy. One comment read, "He should have stopped when he made it," suggesting that Durk's success made him a target, while another person argued, "He's getting life." This case has clearly sparked divided opinion. Some are rallying behind Durk, while others believe it's time for him to face the consequences of his actions. As the legal battles continue, one thing is clear, Lil Durk's future is on the line. The rapper, who once ruled the charts, now faces the daunting possibility of spending the rest of his life in prison. What do you think about Lil Durk's situation? Is he being unfairly targeted, or is this the result of his lifestyle catching up with him? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, smash that like button, and subscribe for more updates on this and other stories from the rap world. And don't forget to check out the next video on the end screen, it's one you won't want to miss.